today I'm going to be doing a bit of a mishmash of a video. I know it feels like I haven't sat down and recorded or even uploaded a video in a couple of weeks, and that's just because we've had a really hectic few weeks really, with family and organising the wedding and my 21st birthday, hence the balloons. I'll show you this one in a minute because it's really cool. But yeah, it's just been so hectic and I've not had the time to sit down and film or sit down and edit really. So as you're watching this, it's probably been like, I may have just uploaded my pet tag video, but before then there was like 3 weeks gap. So I apologise for that. Hopefully we will resume a bit more normally now. I've got a mix of things, sort of a current favourites, a little bit of like a birthday haul, some things I know are going to become favourites, and just some things that I wanted to share with you. So let's get straight into it because I feel like it may be a little all over the place. I will start with makeup and skincare. The first makeup item is a new blush, and no, I do not need any more blushes, but I picked this up in Tesco's, which is dangerous because you end up picking things up you probably wouldn't have normally. And this blush is by L'Oreal and it's in the colour 120 Sandalwood Pink, and it actually comes, I'll do a little close-up of it, but it comes with a little brush as well. I've not used the brush. Oh, it's got a mirror in there. And I dropped the brush, so I definitely won't be using that now. But it comes with a little mirror inside, so good for on the go. But it's a really pigmented pink. It's sort of that light, almost got a peachy tint to it, a bit like the NARS Orgasm, or I know the Balm has one like that. Even MAC has very similar colours to this. But it's really pigmented, and like I put it on in the morning and then I can still see it like throughout the afternoon. It's very pigmented for being a drugstore product. So yeah, it's not been an absolute standout favourite, I think, because it is that bit more pigmented. I'm not quite used to it, but I'm liking it nonetheless, and I've been using it every day. So that's the first favourite slash what I'm currently using. The next two products are skincare related. The first one's what I've majority of the time, I want to say, been using to take off my makeup. It's the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Oil Infused Cleansing Water, and basically I use this at the end of the day to take my makeup off. I use one of those larger cotton pads that you can get, and you just shake it up, and I find it really helps to de-cleanse my skin. I feel like with a makeup wipe sometimes it's just like taking off the surface, but I feel like this actually fully removes everything and gets really into the pores. So I've been using that, or trying to for the most part. And then the past month or two I've been having pretty bad acne for like compared to normal, especially sort of all around like my chin area. I don't know why. I know I definitely don't help it because I end up picking them, and I'm just the worst when it comes to spots at leaving them alone. So I've desperately been trying to use all different kinds of things. Darren has a prescribed like cream that I've been using to put on them, and that's actually helped sort of like dry them out. But I've been using this for the past couple of weeks. I don't know on its own if it's what's been working or in combination with all the other bits, but I've enjoyed using it. I do it at night time when I get out of the shower. I will wash my face with this. This is the Clearasil Gentle Skin Perfecting Gouache, and again it's something I feel like is really like clearing out my skin rather than just like wiping it on the surface. So I probably use this 3 times a week. I don't do it every night because I don't want it to really be too harsh on my skin, but it says that it is gentle cleansing without over drying, so if you're worried about that, that shouldn't be an issue. So books favourites this month, or like the past couple of months, I've not been reading a whole lot, and if you saw my last favourites video you know that I was knitting, and I'm still knitting a lot, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. But between that and just work, I haven't really had a lot of time to read. I read The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. Didn't like that at all. Like, it was definitely one of those books where you just flip through it, like skim reading the pages just to get to the end of it. I didn't rate that at all, hence why I haven't done a review on it. But I have been reading this book, which I think is going to be quite a favourite, and I know there's a series, and I think this is the second book in the series, but I don't think that really matters sort of what order you pick them up in. And it's A Good Yarn by Debbie Macomber, and if you can't tell by the title, it is about knitting and a wool yarn shop set in America, and it's about all these like teenagers and women that come together all by different circumstances to this knitting shop, and they all join this knitting class. I'm only 65 pages in, but I'm really liking it, and I don't know if that's just because of the theme of the book being involved around knitting, but I like the books where it introduces a number of people and they all come together through different circumstances and get along. Like I said, this is the second book, so I would like to get the first book. And my boss actually gave this to me. It was her daughter's, and she passed it along to me. So very pleased she did, because I haven't ever seen this book, and definitely up my alley. So for jewellery favourites, I've been trying to wear a bit more jewellery, as you can see today. And one of the favourites is this top necklace that I've got on here. I'll insert a picture of it, or a little clip of it. I got this when me and Darren were up in Manchester seeing his mum. And we went to Topshop, and I got this pretty much on a whim, and I don't ever really just buy jewellery out and about, but I thought it was really cute. It's sort of like a little blue opal stone that has all those different colours in the light, and it's also got a little star next to it, and this is supposed to be one of the planets. I saved the card. I'm going to grab the card that it was on. So they had a number of different ones there you could pick from, and my one is the Saturn one, and it says ambitious and patient, which I think sums me up quite well. They were £8.50. I really liked it. They did the little opal colour in different colours for the different planets, although I'm pretty sure Saturn isn't this colour. But anyway, yeah, and today I've got it layered with my necklace that we got when we were in Mexico. If you've not seen this before, it's I can never remember what sort of mineral or rock or crystal it's made out of. Obsidian, that is what it's called. It's like a black crystal, and on the front of it, again we'll insert a little close-up, has mine and Darren's initials in mine script, so I like pairing that with things, and it just, like, this is my outfit today, a white top with a polka dot skirt, and I think it helps to sort of tie in when you add that bit of jewellery. So that's what I've been using and wearing. And then Darren actually for my birthday got me, he went onto my computer and actually looked up like things that I'd saved and pinned, and he found this one which is very similar to what I'm wearing. This was from Not on the High Street, and this is more of like a white opal. But again, it's very, very small in comparison. It is very small compared to that one. Oh, cleavage shot. I do apologise. But yeah, so I've sort of been interchanging wearing these two, depending on what mood I feel like. So food favourites. I have a couple food favourites, and the first one is one that I think Darren picked up, and then I just started eating them as well. And it's by Nature Valley, and it's a crunchy bars. They actually had a load of these in Lidl the other day, so I picked up quite a few boxes because Darren has to take these to work. This is the oat and honey one, which is my personal favourite. I'd like to think they're healthier snack option because of the oats, but really they probably got a shed loads of sugar in them. Yeah, they're 192 calories for the 2 bars, so it's not terrible, but obviously a lot of sugar is packed into them. But I think they're really, really tasty. And fill you up quite well actually. And then the other food favourite feels like a guilty pleasure, and again in my mind I think they're healthy, but they're probably not as healthy as if you made them yourself, and it is the garlic mayo wraps from McDonald's. I've had them probably more than I should when I'm out and about on the road doing work. I'll just swing by, and if they're on the meal deal for the day, even if they're not I get them, but if they're on the wrap of the day and they're $1.99, I sail on into the drive-thru, and they're so, so good. They're a little bit like, if you like a chicken Caesar wrap, it's a little bit like that, but the sauce is obviously not Caesar, but it's really nice because I'm not really a fan of mayo, but I like that, so I've been enjoying eating those whenever I can. So recently as well, I've been switching up my hair. I've actually had my hair done today, hence when I'm filming. I always love to take advantage when I've just had my hair done. But yeah, I saw my hairdresser today, and she's like, she must be 7.5 months pregnant, and she's still going strong. But yeah, so it was my last time seeing her before she goes away, and I wanted to get her to do my colour before we went away for the wedding. Anyway, we're going on a tangent here. So this is not how my hair usually looks. Lately I've been wearing my hair straight pretty much all the time, just because it's easy, quick for me to do for work. But I will insert a picture. For a couple weekends now, I've been curling my hair like really tightly, and I'll insert a picture of what I mean. And I've been using this to do it. I've had this for years, this curling iron. It's by Remington, and it's just one of those, what do they call them? Conical? It's one of these one stick things, basically. And I ended up burning my hand because I lost my heat glove in the house move, so I have ordered another one. But I like the effect it gives, and if I want something that is gonna last, like, I would curl my hair and then be able to wear it for 3 days and it still look nice. So if I want something that I've got the time to sit there and do it once, it will then last me a good 2 or 3 days. So I've really been enjoying using that. The next thing is quickly become a favourite of mine, and it's what Darren got me for my birthday. I said to him, don't get me a lot, because obviously the wedding's coming up and we want to save our money for that. Did go and get me this, and this was a total shock. I completely forgotten about it, but like I said, he went through my computer to see what I had bookmarked and found this. This is a little Bush radio. I think he probably got off like John Lewis, and if I can find a link, I will link it below. This is the little blue one, and this also has Bluetooth, which is probably why I bookmarked it, because I thought that was a really cool aspect as well. You can either plug it into the wall or use batteries, and then you've got the little antenna at the back. But I just thought this was super cute. It's really nice and small, light, compact, but I love the like vintage look of it and the blue leather. That's what the top of it looks like, and it picks up a lot of radio stations that I don't tend to get in my car as well, which is really cool. And I've just been loving putting this on, like when I come home from work, to just relax to, rather than putting the TV on. And yeah, I've been really enjoying using this, and I'm really glad Darren got it for me. The next two things is what my mum got me for my birthday. When I say my mum, I obviously mean my mum and dad, but I know my mum goes out and actually buys this stuff. She got me these 2 candles from Sainsbury's, and she said there's a load of these in different colours and scents, but she chose these half for the scent and half for the actual look of them. Look how cute these are. I have taken the stickers off, so I don't know how much they are. Well, I'm assuming my mum took the stickers off. But yeah, how cute do these look together. I've got these just sat on our coffee table in the lounge. We actually lit them for the first time last night, so I'll insert a picture of them. The candle throw isn't great, but then again, I don't think I ever smell candles that well. Like Darren's mum had like an incense diffuser burning, and I couldn't smell that when we went to hers. So I just don't think my nose picks up candles burning very well. But these smell so good. This one's like, this big one, 3-wick one, smells a little bit more vanilla-y. Yeah, and then this one is a little bit more of a cologne scent. Does it say on the bottom? No. But yeah, these are from Sainsbury's. Really loving them, and they look super cute. Like when I've burned all the wax out of them, super cute to just reuse. For fragrances, I've been wearing this a ton, and it's not for the fact that I'm really obsessed with it, it's the fact that I'm trying to use it up, because I have like 3 bottles of this. This is the Winter Candy Apple from Bath & Body Works. I have had these bottles probably about 5 years now. Probably should get rid of them, but they still smell good. They smell of that really sweet, crisp vanilla-y, sugary apple scent, and I just can't bear to like throw them away when I can still wear them. So I've been wearing this primarily all day, every day, but what I've actually been loving wearing has been this, which is Love Spell by Victoria's Secret. I know this is like the OG back in the day scent, but I've only recently got this. I got it for Christmas, I think, from my aunt, and this smells divine. Like, so, like, it's sweet and fruity, but not like ridiculously over the top. If you don't really like those really sweet scents, it's more like fruity, I would say, but with that sort of perfume element to it. I'm really bad at describing scents, but I think this is super, super nice. So that's what I've been prefer wearing, but I've been wearing the other one more just to sort of use it up. Piece of clothing I've been wearing a lot is this play suit that I got from Hollister. When me and Darren went up to see his best friend in Essex, we went to one of the outlets that they have there, and there's Hollister there, which was really cool. I've never been to a Hollister outlet before, and I picked this up and I showed it to you in my haul, I believe. Did I do a haul of that? I think so. But it's super cute. I definitely wore this in one of those videos. My battery's dying. And it's got this tight ruching at the top with these like bell sleeves, and then it's just a little play suit, and it's super cute, and I've really been loving throwing this on and not having to worry about it. It's really easy and lovely for the summer. Sorry, I had to just charge my battery up a bit. So I think I know where I got up to. So another one of my favourite like birthday gifts I got was from Darren's mum, and it was this adoption certificate. This is to the Isle of Wight Zoo, where they have a raccoon. I am so excited. So this is my little raccoon that I've adopted, called Liberty. How sweet. If you didn't know, I'm obsessed with raccoons. It comes with a pen, 2 tickets for the actual zoo, which I think is really, really good, because sometimes like they don't do that. But yeah, and this is the silver adoption package. And then you get little fact sheets about raccoons in general, a fact sheet about the raccoon you've adopted, and then a little certificate, and also a little picture of your raccoon. I was so excited. I was nearly crying when I opened this. So yeah, probably in the new year, I would have thought, or sort of end of the year, Darren and I are going to take a trip to the Isle of Wight, probably stay there for a weekend, and go and visit my little raccoon friend. So yeah, very excited by that. Yeah. So that's all like the physical favourites that I can show you. A few other favourites for this month. So this month I got my new car, which is a new favourite for me. I said goodbye to my little green smart car. I wouldn't have given up except for the fact that I needed something bigger for work. So I ended up getting the 4.4 smart car, which is the 4-seater one. And it's in black. So yeah, I've actually really been enjoying driving that. It's been really, really nice, but I do miss my little green pea, as I used to call it. So another favourite that I can show you has been my nails. Me and my mum both got like trial runs of what we're going to get for our nails for the wedding. This is not what I'm going to have. I completely changed my mind. But I got this sort of light periwinkle blue. I don't know if the camera will focus on them. Let me get close up. But yeah, how pretty. Oh, another boob shot. I apologise. How pretty there, you can sort of see in the light the way that glitter changes. So yeah, I'm not going to have this colour. I'm actually just going to have white nails with the glitter for my wedding, because I think it detracts too much from my ring. So that's that. TV favourites, I finished Pretty Little Liars on Netflix, so I'm all caught up with that. I don't know if I even mentioned that in my last video. I'm not sure, these are all rolling into one. But I finished that, and I've been watching on YouTube. They've got pretty much every episode of The Lucy Show. So Lucille Ball, obviously she did I Love Lucy, then she did The Lucy Show, then she did Here's Lucy, and I've got I Love Lucy and Here's Lucy, all the episodes on DVD, but The Lucy Show is a bit harder to find and I've only got a couple of the seasons, so I've been loving watching those on YouTube whenever I get a chance, especially like at bedtime. I find them really relaxing to go to sleep to because it's that familiarity, that comfort, and like Lucille Ball is like that comfort to me. I know that the episodes are going to be funny and they're just that sense of comfort really, and like I don't know how else to explain it, but they're nice and they make me feel warm and fuzzy. So yeah, especially if I'm having like a bad day, I'll watch them and they really cheer me up. So like I mentioned briefly earlier, I've been knitting a lot and I'm starting up my Etsy shop. This is something that has been very long going in the process, but I'm finally like kicking myself up the arse to do it. So it is online. I will leave a link below. It's not got everything on there because I'm still in the process of making things, but I'm really hoping to get some more things up soon, and I'm hoping to join an Etsy event at the end of this year, but that's all sort of, I've only just applied for that. So at the moment it's quite new, but I'm getting there and getting out there, and I've got a new Facebook page for it as well, so I'll link all those down below. But it's on Facebook, Etsy and Instagram. It's all The British Knitter. I will link them down below, but yeah, just bear with me, not a lot's up there yet, but hopefully by the time this video goes up there may be some more. So yeah, I will show you this balloon. This is the one my mum ordered for me, and it's got this lovely stars on it, and then it's more of like a reinforced like beach ball is what I want to say, and I don't think you'll be able to see that well, but it says happy 21st birthday Sophie, and it's got these pink feathers in it. So yeah, really nice. I'll insert a picture of me on my birthday with my lovely balloon, so I thought that was just a little something to add in the background. I would have liked them this side, but I've got my sofa I can really put them on, so it looks a little cluttered that side. But anyway, all I've got to show you, wedding update wise, I'm gonna film a video probably in a month or so, because it'll be like really coming up to the wedding. I'm recording this on the 5th of August, so obviously we're a little over a month away from the wedding now, and I'm just in the process of finalising little bits and pieces. So yeah, I will probably do that video nearer the time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, seeing some of my favourites and other little things that I've been using this month. Leave me a comment down below on some of your favourite things that you're doing or looking forward to this summer. Yeah, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!